Guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're gonna start with this one first. Secret Service had to redirect the US president after a suspicious object was discovered near it. Man, so the president is safe and is returning home via Air Force One. So this happened a few hours ago, but once again, very important news. And yeah, nowadays the president needs extra protection. So Secret Service redirected President Trump motorcade tonight due to a suspicious object. The president is now on Air Force One returning home. So the White House put out this information. The White House sends this along during advanced sweeping of PBI Airport. A suspicious object was discovered by USSS. A further investigation was warranted and the presidential motorcade route was adjusted accordingly. All right, so we're going to get to all this news. We have more information coming out. But before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right, I want to bring this one up, guys. I just got home. It's 1:38 a.m. Eastern Time. It's been a very busy Sunday. And you guys know I have like 3 jobs and stuff, so I get home like around 12, but tonight it was pretty busy. All right, so the president said if Persia strike us, if Iran strike us, we hit them like they wouldn't believe. All right, so whenever he talks like this, obviously he's talking about dropping the hammer. I mean, there's a possibility maybe nukes. So, but you saw what he did to Venezuela. All right, something like that could happen to Iran. So it says here, reporter, Persia said that they would consider military and commercial bases as legitimate targets if you struck. Donald responded, if they do that, we'll consider things targets that they wouldn't believe. We will hit them at levels that they've never been hit before. All right, so Donald's basically saying we're going to hit them with something that the world that they have never seen in their life. Reporter asked, do you think Persia would take this threat seriously? Donald responded, wouldn't you say that they probably do at this point? So, okay, so you guys know how Donald is when reporters and just ask them all these crazy questions. But Donald is sending a warning to Iran. You hit my sleeping giant soldiers or military bases, we're gonna hit you hard. And it's only one time and that's it. Just one time, hit you hard. One time and that's it. All right, we're going to go with this next news. This video here is trending. Supposedly, this American woman is going viral after claiming that she saw an angel in the sky at 3:30 a.m. Give me a second here. So, is that the one? So, is this the one? Give me a second. Let me just play this audio really quick. Hold on, give me a second.
Shut up! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? You!
Okay, so there's a music in the background. I can't play this. I mean, I can't play like the audio stuff. Here's the thing. That's not an angel. Trust me, if anybody would sees an angel, they will fall down on their knees. But again, the angels multiple times had to remind humans not to bow down to them. All right, for only the one that we should bow down to is God. Again, in the Old Testament, many people were kind of I wouldn't say spooked. It's like, they never seen anything like it. They never seen anything like it. So again, just imagine you seen an angel. An angel are pretty big. They're pretty tall. In the book of Revelation, I think there's an angel that's mentioned that is like almost the size of Statue of Liberty. So just imagine seeing an angel that tall just walking towards you, and then you just fall down to your knee like, man. So again, that's not an angel. If that was an angel, this person would not be recording for just witnessing the creation of God. The angels, the mighty powerful angels, Archangel or Michael, Gabriel. But that is not an angel. That right there, that's a possibility. It might be a drone or something, but again, that's not an angel. When Jesus returns, Jesus will return with great power and glory. He will return with angels, and in the end time there will be the battle of Armageddon. The angels gonna get involved, even in a lake of fire, hell. You know how many angels gonna be there? Just people's gonna try to escape hell, and the angels are just gonna snatch them and throw them back into the lake of fire. The Bible says that there are angels that will be guarding hell. This angels holding the four corners of the planet. Again, we have angels that's taking care of the planet too. All right, so, and believe it or not, there are angels watching over us. They are. They watch. So you watch certain stuff on phones and something, or committing, some really bad stuff. Just remember, the angels are watching. So, all right. So we're gonna go with the next one. All right, give me a second here. Iran internet has been down for 84 hours straight. 84. I want to show you something really quick. They call it the kill switch. All right, they're turning off the lights, so they call this the kill switch. So Persia deploys kill switch to shut down Starlink internet. Wow. And we did talk about that earlier today, but man, they're hiding something. Again, stop turning off the lights. Stop turning off the internet. What are you guys hiding out there? We already know what's really going on, and we need to pray for the people out there in Iran. We need to pray for them. We truly do. We truly do. We need to pray for them. It's just really sad what's going on. Also, guys, Department of Homeland Security just put out a bombshell news. They're telling people, again, you guys know there's that protest going on, Minneapolis and stuff like that, Los Angeles, and I think New York and Portland, if I'm not mistaken. Well, DHS is urging people that's out there, protesting, not to bring your young ones. There's people out there bringing like infants and like shields. Who does that? Why would you bring a young one? It just, if you want to hold signs, go right ahead, but don't bring no young one. For that, it's, again, it gets crazy. Those movements, those protests, it does get crazy. Young ones should not be in there, should not be involved. All right, so it's day 4 with no internet in Persia. Only 1% of normal access is working. Researchers say analog and satellite tech are the only lifelines left. Connectivity flatline on January 8th, leaving the country in near total digital isolation. 84 hours. Years of digital research point to these workarounds. Wow. Well, there you go. Shut down. All right. Give me a second here, guys. Okay, so we got some more information coming out. Persia death toll hits 538 in nationwide event. I believe the number is in 1,000. All right, so people are marching in the streets across all 31 provinces, even with internet blackouts and live bullets flying. That's crazy. And again, guys, we are definitely in world war. It just pretty soon we're gonna see the third world war, and it's gonna hit the fans so hard. I mean, everything would just be catastrophic. But the Bible does speak about a person rising to power and will have the answer to fix all this. And this person, many people will love him. People will see him as the Messiah. People will be like, man, we got someone that truly brought peace and is going to make a covenant between the Holy Land and others. But you guys already know the book of Daniel speak about the Antichrist, the son of perdition. So, again, don't be fooled. In these last days, we are seeing that there is a lot of, rising going on in the US, and a lot of these people are deceived. So I do believe that the Antichrist is already here, and eventually one day he will play this huge role when it comes to Bible prophecy of taking control of everything. It says here the Gov won't say how many have passed, but Human Rights Group says it's at least 538. The sleeping giant might get involved. Persons say if that happens, the sleeping giant and the Holy Land forces could be targeted. Donald says if they hit anything American, they'll regret it. All right, so once again, the darkness continues. The darkness continues. Guys, Donald just shared this not too long ago. All right, so Donald shared this. Is a picture. Acting president of Venezuela. Wow. Acting president of Venezuela. Man. Ooh. Basically, Donald is sending a message. For those of you that don't know, Donald is sending a message to the bear, Russia, but more towards the red dragon. Because, again, Donald's saying, I control the oil. It's over, man. It's over. I control this region. And, they're sending a message to the red dragon. A strong message. Guys, something big went down. I think this happened in Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, Minneapolis, excuse me. Minneapolis protest turns lawlessness. Journalists get mobbed and are forced to escape. Wow. So they're becoming lawlessness. So all this time they've been yapping and cursing the ICE agent, and here they are going after journalists. Yeah. Yep, there you go. There you go. It's all baloney. It's all baloney. These lawlessness out there. And where's the mayor and the governor at? I thought it was a free press here in the US. We're supposed to have free press, right? Right? Where's the gov? Where's the mayor? Nowhere. Crickets. That's all I hear. Crickets. Actually, I don't hear crickets. The crickets are out of there too. They packing their bag. Mr. Jiminy Cricket is not playing no more. Him and Pinocchio left. Nick Sorter and Cam were reporting outside a federal building when a group of anti-ICE surrounded their truck. People started hitting the windows and trying to pull them out while shouting, you know what. So once again, you have the individual says he warned them to back off, but had a hit to the gas to get out. He says one person ended up on the hood. They were blocked in, swerved off road to get away, and even got chased down the highway. Now some protesters are saying Soto had a GUN and ran people over, but he's posting the full video to clear things up. You can try to terrorize me all you want, but I will never stop and never shut up. You got to remember one thing. That's a blue state. They have a different mentality out there. It's not like true patriot stuff. They have a different way of believing. Out there, they burn their own sleeping giant flag. Well, I mean, they did it when the situation with ICE agent, those group out there were burning the sleeping giant flag. Not all of them are bad, but again, it's a blue state. It's a whole different mentality. Trust me, I used to live in a blue state until I moved down to the state of Florida, and I'm like, man, all these years I was under Phil Murphy. All these years I was under Chris Christie, excuse me. And all these years I was living in Newark, New Jersey under Cory Booker. Man, I was traumatized in the Garden State. All right, so it says here, we got this news coming out. Supreme Leader now projected to lose power this year as he threatens sleeping giant troops in the region, and the odds have surged past 60%. So they really want the Supreme Leader out as soon as possible. Here's another news. Another breaking news. It's official. Secretary of State Rubio is heading into meetings with Denmark and Greenland official right now because Donald is dead serious about bringing Greenland under the American flag. So that's Greenland. You see this here? That's Greenland. This is a big land too. So this is Greenland. Then you have Iceland. And then you got the bear here. So the bear, they have their warship around this region, in this area. So Donald, he wants this. And he wants to place possibly nukes so it could be pointed towards the bear. Right? And then get rid of all the ship. All those ship. But you got Denmark in Europe. They don't want Donald to have this. I don't know why, but again, if the U.S. gets Greenland, that will make us very powerful, very powerful empire when it comes to defense. All right. Let me go on X and see if there's any more information here, guys. Guys, make sure you follow me on X. Make sure you follow me at the Real GS News. That's my page right there. The Real GS News, Christian Watchman YouTube. And make sure you follow me in this one. I'm posting a lot of information on X. So I'm really posting a lot of videos on this one here, guys. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. Thank you again for your support. I really appreciate it. Man, they are really... Oh, look at this here, guys. I can't play the video, but look at this here. Persian regime forces unload live fire again on fleeing movements. Another clip from Catch's security thugs straight up blasting, you know what, at the demonstrator. It's very sad. Home at last. Marine One is wheels down on the south lawn of the White House after Donald trip to Mar-a-Lago. And Mar-a-Lago is not that far. I mean, Mar-a-Lago to D.C., that's not far. I mean, driving from West Palm Beach to D.C., how many hours is that? It's like what? It's like maybe 14 hours, something like that. 14 or 15 hours, something like that. Um, Oh, guys, I want to bring this one up really quick. There was a U-Haul out there in Los Angeles, and boy, oh boy, this U-Haul did not stop. Did not stop. And it was, you had some innocent, they got ran over. So it just, so it says here, chaos in LA after a truck driver plows into the group and injuring at least one. But hey, according to those, that is rising right now because, again, you know what happened in Minneapolis. I guess it's good to do this type of stuff. You could continue driving, but again, it's not good to be doing these type of stuff. It's not good. Absolutely not. And yeah, when stuff like this happen, guys, again, law enforcement, they will open FIRE at the driver. They they are in that same place at the same time situation. It says here the crowd drags him from the vehicle and smashes the truck as panic erupts. This is what happens when tensions are pushing to the breaking point. Multiple angle developing situation. All right, so I'm not gonna play the video, guys. I'm not gonna play it, but again, very disturbing that this happened in Los Angeles. But one thing I tell you guys, look at this hypocrisy. So, well, one thing I tell you guys, the only state that's being impacted are the blue. And those mayor and governor are absolutely not doing nothing. I mean, look, it looks like hell. I mean, it's a bottomless pit, just the tip of the iceberg. It goes to tell you they're not there for the people. All right, so we had this here. Three nuclear war command and control planes airborne over the US. Now, this one here, again, like I say, guys, Doomsday planes and stuff like that going on. You know, again, stuff like this happens all the time. Again, these are like military training, and it happens during nighttime. I do believe that a lot of this is happening more often, and the reason why, because of the war going on, and we got that doomsday clock that is gonna happen January 27, 2026. But again, when you see signs like this and doomsday plane and all this type of stuff, people also need to be prepared spiritually, physically, and mentally. All right. So once again, 3 nuclear war command and control planes airborne over the U.S. And I feel like this is a exercise training for the real deal. I do believe one day we are about, soon to be dragged into this biblical war, either in Ukraine or Mid East or other regions. Someone said World War III. The tip of it, yep. Someone said, interesting. What's the source on this? But again, like I said, it's just military exercise going on. So someone asked Grok about this. Give me a second here. U.S. nuclear command planes like E-6B Mercury fly routinely for training, ops, and readiness. Readiness. So again, like I mentioned, this is military stuff, exercise that happens all the time. Often multiple at once to ensure coverage. 3 Airborne today aligns with standard practices. Amid tensions, there you go, with the war going on in the world, per flight data and military sources. It's normal. Practice, readiness, training, it's normal, not indicative of imminent threat. So again, I agree with Grok on this one here. So again, like I say, guys, stuff like this happen all the time, Doomsday plane and stuff like that. But it's happening more often now, and which means that tensions is really escalating when it comes to these biblical war. But yeah, we just need to prepare ourselves too, spiritually, physically, and mentally. I guess I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm seeing a lot of people sharing it too. 3 nuclear war command and control planes airborne over the US. Yep, we are definitely seeing it. A few days ago, we were talking about the Doomsday plane, and now we're talking about these birds. And don't forget the ones out there near Iran. You got them drones, and Qatar, you got the B-52 bombers. You got a lot of stuff out there going on, guys. So we are definitely seeing 2026, the gospel of Luke, wars and rumors of wars, and kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here, but thank you so much for watching. Check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Have a good night, guys. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.